This is a classic, how many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man moment, for years now. Team Fortress 2 is an iconic game that is still extremely popular to this day. But it's been left in an abandoned state out alone in the cold rain while Valve does nothing as it is falling to pieces due to bots. And for years now, the community's just been begging Valve to do anything to combat this menace.
Please! Valve, give us a
called Save Team Fortress 2, Save TF2. I made a whole video going over this. I even went boots on the ground journalism, I investigated it firsthand on the front line. There's most likely going to be bots unless you stick to community servers, of course, where they have like anti-bot measures. But if you just join like public lobbies, it's going to be bots. And what the bots do is they pick the sniper, they look straight up in the air, they spin around, and they instantly headshot pretty much everyone on the map, killing them immediately.
Here's the problem, bro. Like, most people now play in community servers because they know there are a lot of bots in casual. The problem with that is new players who want to install the game and play for the first time will have no idea what's going on. They just see casual, they see these maps, they see those images, they're gonna click and go to casual. They're not gonna go to community servers. And so if casual dies, so does the game. Because imagine being a completely new player who installed the game. I would love to play some TF2, has no idea about the bots, goes to casual and sees all these snipers, goes to another match, a lot of sniper bots again, goes to the third match, and he just gives up. It's like, what is this game? If there are no new generation of players, then it will die. It's like a society. Younger kids, they grow up, they take over the society, they take over everything. The society continues and works, and TF2 is like that. The old veteran players, we go away, and if there are no new generation players, the game will die. TF2 is a great game even after 17 years. It could live up to even more, I think 20, 30 years. It's a great game.
2 years later, and it's still in fucking shambles. It still has a massive bot problem, so the community is once again taking up arms, trying their best to beg Valve to do something to save the game that they love. The new movement is called Fix TF2, and it's the sequel to Save TF2. It's 275,000 signatures for the petition right now.
Valve said, we're gonna make new updates, we hear you, the TF2 community, and we will fix the game. What did they do? A summer update, they added Saxon Hell game mode, which was nice. I liked it, it was fun. You added new cases, new items, but that was not what you promised, Valve. Valve doesn't give a fuck about us, and I don't think they ever will. They changed the bot kick system, they muted free-to-play so that the bots cannot use hard R. What amazes me is the bot hosters. Are you mentally ill, bro? Why are you guys doing this shit? I don't understand. Anyway, are you mentally dense? Nobody gonna have fun except me. If I can't have fun, you won't either.
Now, how popular is TF2? It's an old game, so surely it must not have that strong of a community. You make me fucking sick if you thought that. I'll spit on you for it. 84,898 players playing 40 minutes ago as of recording this video, and they actually hit their all-time peak only 11 months ago.
Yeah, I don't know if MoistKritical knows this, but those 84k players, 60k are bots, bro.
Like, they should have an obligation to make this game playable. It's still a game that is on their platform, that they make money from, thus they should have the obligation that it is in a functional fucking state for the player base.
Yes,
again, this
you're
isn't
right.
like some old game that maybe it's time they just pull the plug on. That'd be like shoving...
You know what? I agree with that. I'm gonna be honest, this is not being pessimistic or negative about the game or that I wish the game died, but for the love of God, just unplug this game. Stop letting it suffer. This is fixable by Valve, but they're not doing anything. I mean, congratulations to the TF2 community for trying to fight back. I'm not bringing them down. I'm very happy they're doing this. I'm proud of them, and I'm gonna say the truth. I think this whole movement is a good thing because it shows how many people care about the game. And people want to show, I don't want to give up on this game. I love this game. We love TF2. The reality is, Valve does not give a shit and they're not going to do anything. They're not going to do it because it makes them money anyways.
Still an incredible game, still a masterpiece,
My
and still
balls.
has a great, strong community. So shutting it down, I don't think would make any amount of sense. It also makes no sense at all to keep the game in this pathetic state. They should be embarrassed and ashamed. And I don't know why they don't view this as a terrible marketing and reputational play as well. They have a new game coming out. I'm sure a lot of you have seen the leaks. It's called Deadlock. Let's say Deadlock gets extremely popular, everyone loves it, it's so good, bang. Now all of a sudden we have some bots and some cheaters in there. We now have a track record that shows Valve doesn't do anything to combat that in their games, like Team Fortress 2. This should be extremely concerning for Valve for how people perceive this game coming out, because they can't, or they refuse to fix TF2. Deadlock ride years down the line when Valve just doesn't take care of their games. They don't do anything. They just let them wither and die, like Team Fortress 2. I feel like it makes it very hard for a lot of players to get excited about the long-term health of a Valve game, because they can look at what Valve doesn't do with TF2 and be like, yep, that's pretty shitty.
How long has this been happening? 7 years? 10 years? I miss the good old days when I played TF2 and there were no bots that didn't even exist. It's crazy. What has this game become, bro? I would go into a match, I would play Spy, there was almost no cheaters, no bots, there was nothing. It was such a good game, bro. This game was so good, guys. It's a person who wakes up in the morning and makes these bots, bro. They're showing the middle finger like this. Hey, Valve, hello. Like this, you know, the middle finger into Valve's face, and Valve doesn't do anything. Valve, do you have any dignity?
Bot hosters are malicious actors using aimbots as a vessel to endlessly attack and harass community members. They abuse the in-game text and voice chat to spread the most vile hate speech imaginable while simultaneously advertising their bot immunity services in an attempt to scam players desperately looking for a solution. Most of the bots in the lobbies that you join are mic spamming. It's just a bunch of, like, extremely loud mumbo jumbo. Most of the time you can't even make out a lot of the words. It actually just sounds like farts being transmitted through a ham radio most of the time. It sounds dog shit, like truly atrocious. And beyond that, there is something that they've double dipped on when it comes to bots, which is hosting their own immunity services. Which is, this one blew my mind when I first learned about it a couple years ago. The bot problem is so bad in Team Fortress 2 that there's actually services where you can hire bots to join you in your game to kill the other bots in the lobby. So you have your own little bot bodyguards against the bots that you'll encounter.
Yeah, literally, you can buy bots. So you have bots defending you. You can buy medic bots, if I remember right. It's like Age of Empire, building your own fucking soldiers, bro. The machine versus machine experience.
And Valve knows all of this. They're aware of these problems. It's not like they're just plugging their ears and closing their eyes anymore. They know and have acknowledged the problems, but don't do anything to actually fix them. And now I understand it's a hard thing to fix, and it's an uphill battle when you're dealing with cheating and botting on this scale, but you have to at least try. I saw a really good comment on a YouTube video, and I don't remember which one it was now, but it said that the Valve philosophy is, why would we do this when it's just going to keep happening? And it basically boils down to, why would I wipe my ass after shitting when I'm just going to have to wipe it again after another shit? Like, it's the same logic. You should still be wiping your fucking butt. But Valve just doesn't bother. They're like,
This is why I love MoistKritical, because the examples he gives when he talks, when he speaks, he's just amazing.
Valve should be doing all they can to fix this problem before their new game drops, because
because if they don't do that first, negative review bombs, nobody gonna play.
I think this ruins people's confidence in their upcoming game, considering Valve offers no fucking support whatsoever. So why get invested in their new game when Valve won't? You know what I mean? That's really about it. See ya.
So yeah.